Hi everyone. Um, we always think that we are educating our kids in the best way available, but do we understand that are we educating our kids only to their brain, and also are we educating them to their heart? Because there's a famous saying that when you're giving education only to your brain and not to your heart, it's not education at all. So we can see this through a small story. In the coastal region of Karnataka, there is a village. Currently, the literacy rate is quite high there. When we try to understand why is the literacy rate high over there, compared to the nearby villages, there's a story of a old lady called Kuttamma who was uneducated, but then her situation was such that she was born in very poor family, and this was a story about 8 years ago. She was born in a very small village and a very poor family, where her parents were working for one of the teachers' farm. So, because her father was working with the teacher's farm, she understood the value of education. But however, she was not fortunate to get the education required. Once she was married, she always wished that at least her kids should be educated well. So this thought, her brain heart was always thinking only about education and the value of it. How can she help the society? How is the education important? All these things were going on in her mind. When she was married, she had a son. But unfortunately, her husband also passed away at a very young age, when her kid was about 5 years old, in a snake bite. But this didn't let her down. We could understand that before 80 years ago, how the society would have been, what would have been the societal pressure, and already poverty was in her family. Though in that situation, she thought like she's ready to do anything to give a better education to her kid. So she made sure that her son is getting education, and also the kid was very much interested, and after a certain age he went to Mumbai and he started studying in night schools and working in hotels, cleaning the desk, cleaning the tables and plates in the mornings. And after he completed his schoolings, he became a clerk in that hotel and started studying in the evening college until he pursued his degree. After he completed his degree, he started hotel, because he was already into hotel for these many years. He understood it and he started having hotels. He started hotels, and gradually over the period of time he gained a lot of wealth. He started multiple restaurants, hotels, and then one day he asked his mother that what would you want. He asked, would you like some jewelers or some anything for yourself which makes you feel happy? Then Kuttamma replied saying that, no kid, if you wish to do something for me, give free education to kids in my village. That will be more helpful. At the age of 55, the son retired from the hotel business, handed it over to his son, and came back to the village and started building up schools for the unprivileged kids. So it was in this, he started around 10 schools, and there are more people educated now in that school. It was not just the education which was given to his brain, but to his heart, saying that the importance of education and to serve the society. So when we inculcate this in our kids will be more happier to learn certain things. When we are asking them to read a certain thing, for example, when we are asking them to mug up certain things, like saying that, okay, this is a poem, you have to read and recite in front of someone, you keep mugging up. This doesn't help, because the brain only works and your heart doesn't. When you understand what is it in that for us, or for the society, or what's the meaning in it, when we understand, it's easier for the kids. Let us do this to our kids. Let us educate our kids not only to their brains but also to their hearts, so that they can understand what they're reading and how is it going to help them throughout their life. Thank you.